Hello everyone. Anything to anybody?
Hello.
Happy Sunday. Today is the 30th of October, I believe. I am in the Light Bulb Park. Really is a very nice park. So if it's a hot day, you can escape the heat. They've got the water fountains over there that sprays, so it tends to cool down. Got my coffee. Sunday's family day in Mexico. I think it used to be that way in the United States too, didn't it? I don't know. I mean, boy, it's been so long since since I was with my family. I don't think we ever had a designated family day. But Mexico definitely does. They have on Sundays you will see entire families to get together, and basically what happens is like children will live with parents until they get married, or a lot of times, or until they make it financially where they can go out and support themselves. And you'll see if they're living at home, then the whole family will get together and go out. Well, in the beginning of book number 2, I am using Ecclesiastes 1 to open the book. And that includes the verse, "There's nothing new under the sun." But Ecclesiastes, it's a very powerful book in terms of, it's from the Old Testament. And it talks, I haven't finished the whole chapter, but as I'm reading it, I find it very contradictory with other sections of the Bible. And sometimes, listen, I'm not a scholar in the Bible, and I'm not claiming to understand everything about it. But as I'm reading it, I'm like, well, this kind of contradicts this. But basically, Ecclesiastes talks about how, at least the first few chapters of the book, it talks about how the more you have, the more trouble you have in your life, because now you have to worry about what to do with all of your possessions and your money, and there's more chance of it getting lost or stolen. And it talks about a bunch of different topics. But I started talking about Mexico, and I went in to get the coffee, and there are the 2 young women behind the counter, and these aren't high school kids, these are full-time people, and this is their careers. And it gets me thinking, you come to Mexico, and relatively speaking, you'll have very wealthy people and a lot of poor people. And the middle class, see, everybody will say, oh, the China's middle class, it's huge, it's the largest in the world. Yeah, but as an American, you would not be able to survive on what they live on as a middle class person. Middle class income in China is not the same as middle class income in the United States or Mexico. So it's a relative term to who's above you and who's below you. And I never liked that term class anyways. We'll call it middle income. How's that? Because just because you have money doesn't mean you have class. And what I was trying to allude to is, you get to Mexico or any country, even parts of the United States that are not wealthy places. And now it comes down to, if I was not an extremely wealthy person and I had children, and I had to, if it even entered my mind, maybe college education or advancement isn't even thinking, but if I was struggling in life with money, and this is something that Ecclesiastes talks about, is Ecclesiastes is saying basically embrace that. Embrace that. You should sleep better when you own nothing. And I understand what I was trying to say, but owning nothing in this world is not a pleasant thought. Sleeping under a bridge in a cardboard box is not a pleasant thought. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it much, except where your next meal's coming from and how to stay warm. You know, it's crazy stuff. Whoa, look at that kid. Whoa, look at that. Wow, she's pretty good. Thought she was going to break her neck. Now this is a trade show for the Yucatan. I took some pictures and video. I didn't get a video of it because you got to be very careful about where you take videos when children are involved. But there was this adorable little girl in, I guess it's this white lace dress. I don't know if it's a traditional dress. I really don't care. I just thought the kid was... So the reason I even noticed the kid is because the kid came running right into me. You know, like a lot of kids, they don't pay attention to where they're going. She just came running, and the mother's like, "Oh, sorry, oh." And the kid just, you know, she kind of almost fell down. And she gives me this big smile, and cute little kid. But I didn't have the camera going. So, but it is another beautiful day. Let's see. Tomorrow's Halloween. Monday, the 31st, I think, Halloween, and then that's all right. Wow. Oh, that kid's a champ. So Halloween. Now, All Saints Day. I never remember this. All Saints Day, I think, is the day after Halloween. So November 1st. It's either the day before or the day after. And then the Day of the Dead is the 1st and the 2nd. So Tuesday, Wednesday. So usually the weekends, they say, are pretty active. You'll see people with skulls on their face. You know, they paint the makeup. Mostly attendants. All right. I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to get a video of that kid jumping. Oh, now she stops. Saw me with the camera. I think she wants to be a star. What do you think? Very good. Look at the size of those skates. Wow.